Coming in, flex. I just wanna win,
Weekly gang, we are back. Weekly gang, we're back. Monday morning. I say Monday morning, it's a little bit later than usual. I'll explain why in a minute, but same faces. He hates it, doesn't he? My Isabella's here. We have a new website coming out. I will reveal more throughout the week. Hopefully, we can put it in and you guys can see it on Sunday for release. Think it'll be done, darling? Yeah, confidence is key. We're almost there. But I had a late start today. I went to the gym at 6 o'clock, well 6:30, and then I went home, had a shower, got dressed, and I went for breakfast with Isabella, which is something a little bit unusual because we normally come straight to work. We have breakfast at home, but we went out for breakfast today, which was lovely. Now, I've been in the office for about an hour and we've had a meeting for Monday morning. I've got a couple of other things I need to do. Then we're going to head out, get some tiles and pick a bathroom and then pick 6 other bathrooms, which I have to do today. I've been saying it for a week. You've probably heard it 3 times in the weekly. I do have to go out and pick the stuff up. Saturday was a fantastic day. It was the blueprint. Everyone was in. We have the 2nd episode being released in September, I believe. Duna's behind that screen. TT is hard at work. COO Tom is downstairs, but it's going to be a great week. I need to buy a house. I need to buy 3 houses and kick some ass. Guys, I'm here with the magician. We have, yes you darling, but he's also a magician. We have a video coming out on Wednesday, which is the TPC tour. What a great video. Big screen, little screen.
Big screen.
You know when Duna puts something on a big screen, it means one thing. When we watch it on this little screen, it means... Well, it's never down, because it's always like that. Now, me, Duna, Isabella and Phil are having a conversation about our gender reveal. Mine and Isabella's gender reveal, obviously. And we have had a call back from the biggest company in the UK in their sector and actually said, yep, we can do that for you, no problem. And we're just going through little bits and pieces that we need to put together. We've also had confirmation, like I told you last week, from a group who have said that they can do our date. I'm super excited. I'm not going to lie. I'm super excited. They've just asked us today for a deposit. Isabella don't know this because the email just come as I walked over the road. You know what we talked. He wasn't there, was he? He has no idea. So, yeah, he doesn't have a clue. Phil, are you excited about it?
Yeah, I'm gassed.
So this group, have said that they are available on our date. It's a half an hour performance, half an hour meet and greet.
Half an hour performance?
Yep. And I know. And they've offered us a discount as well because we've told them what we're doing and how we're doing it, and we've sent over like the channel and stuff and things like that. So they're quite excited as well. So that's confirmed if we pay the deposit today. Isabella's laughing, but I still feel like we need 2 more performances. You're wild. I am wild, and if you could see Isabella's face, she's literally got a hand on her head like, you're wild, you're crazy. But it's the biggest day of our lives.
No, it's who you've got.
It's nuts, isn't it?
I feel like you're just taking the mick out of everything.
It's amazing.
Is it Westlake?
See how he just diverts it like that. We'll have a Guinness bus.
That'd be nice.
That'd be cool. Yeah. But yeah, the gender reveal party is going to be sensational. Very excited. If you want to come, comment below. I'm only joking. Or am I? Do we just have a gender reveal to the whole of the weekly gang? And let everybody
tell
come.
me who's performing, so
okay.
Weekly gang.
So what's your reaction? So,
it's brilliant.
So, we've just showed Duna 2 performances for the guys that are coming to mine and Isabella's gender reveal.
Yeah, impressed. Yeah.
You don't sound convinced. You didn't expect that, did you?
No. I did see them before, but the second one, it does seem like they've kind of taken the foot off the gas a small bit.
So, we have one confirmed. Now it's time to have 2 more performers. We need 3. Gender reveal sorted. Video is going to be absolutely insane. The way that we're doing the gender reveal as well, I don't think it's been done anywhere I've seen. So that's going to be really exciting.
Also, quick one about Saturday.
Saturday.
At 25.
Come on, yeah, what are your initial
What's your
thoughts?
thoughts?
AJ was better than he was in the last fight. I think he shouldn't take no shame in losing, because that guy's Usyk's literally just a different level of class. I think what happened afterwards, that's what you're trying to get to, aren't you? What happened afterwards? Okay, so me, you, and most people, Isabella, most people who watch this at home will never ever understand the pressure that he's under. And he's not having it. You just don't know what's going on. Obviously, that loss to him is like, that's, you know, yes, he's got all the other fights. He can come and fight White. He can fight Chisora. He can go to America and fight Wilder, which I wouldn't suggest that he goes and fights Wilder. I just think that was just 10 years of pressure. Just coming out in just some madness. Guys, think about it. When something happens and you blow off steam and you go crazy and you swear and you shout and you get angry, it only goes to the people that are in the room. Unfortunately for him, it went out to millions and millions of people who were watching, and now there's TikToks and everything everywhere. So no, I think that people need to lay off and just let it be, and hopefully he comes back. And also, guys, do you know how many people on Instagram and Twitter were saying things like, "Oh, I don't really want AJ to win"? Guys, how can you not want the belts to come back to us? It's crazy what I was seeing, unbelievable. But
One belt that did come back to us.
I'm
Big up.
gassed about that one.
Big up.
Put the Instagram video in
Big
that I
up.
put in. That was absolutely unbelievable.
Stop feeling sorry for you. Well, come on then. What's wrong with you? You're too down. You gotta pull the out of fire. Come on, man. You got it, man. Come on.
But I did talk about them, him and his brother, in a podcast. You remember when we had the podcast on? I think it was with Saj, and we was talking about Birmingham. And I said Leon and Fabian are doing big things for Birmingham. No, I said it was Sean. It was Sean Davis's podcast.
Yeah.
And I said they are a credit to the city. And wow, what a performance. That knockout. But hats off to the coach. That coach was something else. That is exactly how I want you guys to be all the time, especially you. You don't even know what we're talking about. You need to be more positive. But no, Leon, absolutely sensational. Now bring him back to the UK and smash him up over here as well.
We'll go to that.
Yeah, smash him up over here, because everyone's saying, oh, you know, he won the first round, you know. Second, third and fourth weren't the greatest, but to put him out like that, never been done, has it? But there's other things that he'd done in that fight that had never happened to him before. Come on, you're the professional.
He's never been taken down before.
Yep.
Never been knocked out before. And he's
Never
never
lost
lost.
before.
Yeah, so
All of them in one night.
free. Yeah.
Leon, well done. Weekly gang, I am home and the Liverpool Man United game is on, so I left the office early today. I want to go through 2 quotes with you that we've received for the concrete slab and the damp course of bricks on one of the properties' rear extension. It's a strange one because we received a quote about 4 weeks ago from a contractor, and COO Tom wanted to give the nod, but I said let's get 2 or 3 other quotes because it's an area that we're trying to build our level of contacts in. So we had 3 contractors come out on Friday. 2 have got the quotes over today. I've received them and I'm going to show you what they have quoted us. First quote is to dig off the floor slab and remove the soil. Prepare the floor slab covering with stone, sand, 2 layers of visqueen and 4-inch of kingspan. Pour new concrete slab, build new structure out of 4-inch concrete block on both skins, form the new front door opening as per the drawings. No steels have been included in this price. That's the slab. That's the build up to first level. 16,300. Obviously there's VAT on that. Remove all the rubbish and everything else. So that's one of the quotes that has come back. Second quote, look at the price, 4,650. You can see all of the works that these guys are going to carry out. Two completely different quotes for the exact same job. Strange, I know, but I'm not entirely sure what is going on. And now I'm going to show you the previous quote that we had. This is our previous quote that we had. We're still waiting for one more to come back from Friday, but look at the level of detail of this one. All the things that we want doing. There's even a payment schedule in this, but the cost of all of this is 12,850. So it's in the middle of the two that we've received just, but three completely different quotes. What do you do, guys, when you have three completely different quotes? 4,500 or something, 12,800 and 16,519 with VAT or wherever it was. Still one more to come. But how do you pick what quote you're going to go with in this situation? Well, I'm going to show you this week because we're going up there. We're meeting two out of these three, maybe the other one. We're waiting for the quote to come back. And I'm actually going to show you how we have picked which price is fair and how we decide which contractor we want to use out of the three so far, potentially four. It's been a great day. Tomorrow's a really good day. A couple of viewings, hopefully, fingers crossed. Got a really big meeting at 11 o'clock in the morning, which I'm looking forward to. Oh, and I have something to show you guys now. So, anybody that knows how excited I am about this situation, we had these. And, if you can hear this, baby's heartbeat inside them from the scan. Can you tell how excited I am? I am absolutely over the moon. I cannot wait. The gender reveal, it's going to be absolutely awesome. I'm so excited. I don't mind boy, girl. I'm very happy whichever one we get as long as Isabella and baby are both healthy. Again, guys, thank you so much for your messages. Massively appreciated. Still receiving messages today, actually. So thank you for that. But now I'm going to watch the football and I will see you guys tomorrow. Weekly gang, back in the office. Had a very important meeting this morning and it went really well. Went really, really, really well. Very happy. Come back to the office, king size tweaks. Have to have this Vimto because the water machine's run out. The guy's on holiday apparently, which is very confusing because I'm unsure how we get water for our machine. Do you have any idea, Phil?
No, no.
I've come back and I am being told that on my email are the drawings for Gregston Lane. So I'm just taking a look. Yes. Here they are. Would you like to see? So here are the proposed drawings with, there's the recess. The windows are incorrect. It's not supposed to be like that. The balconies are okay. It's got to be a door there, guys. And a utility somewhere here. Well, there.
Yeah, it won't be that big, I don't think.
We need to figure it out. Also, I'm going to show you now, Philly's, not me. Phil's a genius. This is what the house will look like now. This is the final design without the recess actually. The recess has to be put into the CGI. It's being done now?
Yeah, he's on his way in as well.
Okay, so you know what? We will actually show you the one with the recess in. Phil, can you please insert that? That'd be really good. And now, we have to leave.
Yeah, what's up with it? Do it cause I love it and I stuck with it. We ain't with the subbing in the cut with it. Please none of the talks, I heard enough of it. Like, would what you gonna do, where you at, who you with, you ain't really about this, don't talk about it.
Guys, welcome to the room for my first ever seminar. First one I've ever done, 300 people. I think we have now 270 people signed up. There's still a month to go. This is the room, International Convention Centre in Birmingham. Wow. Unbelievable. Do a pan, please. All the way. This is definitely the location. This is it. This is the venue. One in September, one in October. Boys, happy?
Yeah, it's a good venue. Perfect. Well lit.
Well lit. Everyone's happy. I'm happy. Let's get a deal done.
Really on the move, on the map, never slip. Keep your hands to your lips, don't talk about it. Real eyes, all the time. Stand on it. If we said it, we don't walk around
Look at
it.
that, Phil.
That's cute, man.
So tiny.
Which one we're buying? If it's a boy, we have the blue.
I was feeling them the other
Very
day.
big though, isn't he? Oh, look at this one, right there, Weekly Gang. We don't know whether it's a boy or girl yet. I am so excited.
See, that's when she's 7.
No, obviously a smaller one.
I'm so excited. Come here, talk to Weekly. What are you wiping your mouth for?
Case of chocolate around it.
Okay, how many of these are you having a day?
One every 2 days currently. I didn't have one yesterday, I had one the day before.
Okay, but every time we're in town, you're having one.
They're my new favourite milkshake from Hotel Chocolate. They're the best thing you can get in Birmingham.
Tell them
They're not the
the
best in London, but they're the best in Birmingham.
tell them the quantity of how it works, like the percentage.
There's 70% chocolate in this.
But what's the exact formula you told me the other day?
It's the
You told me?
yeah, the ice cream in the milkshake makes it sweet, but the 70% chocolate makes it
You
rich.
gave a better number the other day. You was like 74 or 76 or something. You did say it.
73% is.
See, 73%.
Always check how much chocolate is in the milkshake.
He's so happy about it. He's very, even TT's like, just build a fucking extension. That's all we want.
Get your priorities correct in life.
So now I'm going to treat myself. Well, Isabella's treating me and I'm treating Isabella. That way.
2 more bear bricks.
2 more bear bricks. Isabella got 2 candles for the house. We're going back to the office. We've got 2 films. We got 2 things to shoot and ICC to talk about. International Convention Centre in Birmingham, our hometown. It's not bad, is it?
No, it's not.
It's not bad at all. So the structural engineer has just come back and said he's in that area
Yeah,
and £680.
£80, and to me it's there Thursday. It's gonna
And that's one wall and a chimney breast.
and a chimney breast.
Why is it so expensive?
I don't know. So when you compare that's the prices we've obviously paid
Geographical, there isn't a lot of availability in Swansea of anything.
I've contacted now 8 companies, and that's the first one I've managed to get a quote out of them.
Has everyone just got too much money?
No, Swansea. There's not a lot of anything down there.
The first
But don't we have a contact in Swansea? How many houses we got?
Not for structural.
How come we've never had a contact in Swansea? We always use ad hoc people.
Yeah. It's always been the builder driven.
yeah.
So why don't you ring, is it Leon? Look, what's his name?
Leon's got a person that can do the steel.
No, why don't you ring Leon now and see if he's got a structural engineer? Call him now.
Alright, I asked him before and he told me that he was struggling to get one. That's
How's
why
he
said
struggling to get one?
I can get the steel. He said I can get you the steel dropped off tomorrow, but you need the couch done. He's like, I'm struggling to get hold of the bloke. Which is basically what Tom's at. I'll give him a call.
Ring Zach Collins. He lives there. He might be able to help you with a structural engineer.
There's
That's what we built the network for.
2 or 3 companies wouldn't answer the phones. I've tried calling them multiple times. 2 companies have turned around and said, no, we've got too much going on at the minute, we can't come out and do anything, not help you anytime soon. And then one company rang and said they couldn't help us, but then she gave me 2 other numbers.
Yeah.
So I rang the 2 other numbers and they didn't answer
I'm
either.
going to try and call his one again.
There you go.
I'm going to give him a call again.
Yeah, that'll work now. Watch, I guarantee you, because you've called, he'll give it a push.
Can't get no one. We
Okay.
struggle with everything there. I called 4 fire sprinkler systems.
Yeah,
3 of them never bothered ringing me back, even though they said they'd get an engineer to call me.
yeah.
The 4th one took the drawings and said, we quote off drawings, send me the drawings, I sent the drawings, chased them by email, nothing. All got loads of
Is it me, or does every single person in the world today seem like they have more money than sense? But it's not just structural engineers, I'm on about everything.
No, it's the new, it's what it is, it's the new the mindset of people now. Everyone's wrapped up in cotton wool, they all think they ain't got to do anything, they all think they know a graft, and they all think they should
You tell me where the money is,
You go get it.
and I'm going to go and get the money. Doesn't matter whether it's £500 or 5 million.
Change, the world's changed. People want a rest, a relax sofa in the office and that, so they can have a little cry in the afternoon and that now.
Didn't you ask for that?
That was in Brussels. Threw you under the bus there. There's no need for that, you were just the closest person.
That's nice of you to acknowledge that you was being horrible.
I was the closest person and he just got tackled for no reason.
Am I going to show them the CGI from Gregson now? Half an hour. Yeah, I'll show it you. It's 5:05. I'm not going home until 7 o'clock anyway. So I'll show you that. But it's been a great day. Tomorrow's a very busy, active day. We have the Zoom. We have a special guest tomorrow as well. Back to the show. Back to the weekly. We have a special guest. Tom, Taj, Tom. Remember when we did that? He's back in the building tomorrow for the Zoom. Crazy shit happens here. Crazy shit. While we're waiting for the CGI, I have a viewing, different type of viewing. Duna has said, right, let's get the Team 11 tour up on the screen. Tomorrow's video release. You know it's absolutely awesome when he sets it up on that TV. You know it's going to be awesome. So I'm excited. 8 minutes of Duna magic. He's a genius, isn't he? He actually is a genius. What are you smiling like that for? He's a genius, isn't he?
Boy.
What do you think?
Yes. That's how you do a tour video.
That was next level. That was incredible. Duna? Tom Morello left.
I knew it. Well, like, it's just inevitable for him just to come in and just ruin everything.
Yeah, he did come in, pause the video.
Yeah.
Said,
come over, just, I'm going home.
Yeah.
Piss off.
Ruined Duna's moment. So it was amazing. The video is incredible. Everybody seemed, well, I know everybody was happy after. Stop for a save then. I know everybody was happy afterwards because the messages I got was incredible. Team 11 tour, guys. We have another one in 2 weeks. Yeah, we have another one in 2 weeks. We will be putting plans out for doing the Team 11 tours monthly, and they will all be announced on my new website soon.
20 minutes later.
Morning.
You're too quick sometimes, you know. You're way too fast.
You don't like nothing to no good.
We are putting the marks on the walls that we want removed, so everybody's on the same page. And basically, when the architect comes, there is a key box that he can just come in without us here. So it massively helps the situation. Great morning, fantastic morning. Money dropped in from a refinance, so that's always good. He's happy.
Always. What happened last night?
What happened last night?
On the motorway.
Oh yeah, with your
So I left the office with no fuel. Forgot that I had no fuel. Got on the phone to a builder and I drove all the way from the office to Birmingham Airport before I put the phone in and realised I had no fuel. So
he called me.
I could have broke down.
Don't know why he called me, and he was like, "Steve, I'm on the motorway, no fuel," and I was like, "Good luck." Let us know the outcome and let us know what happens.
We made it. Say it did good.
Yeah, say it did good, didn't it?
Say it did good.
Yeah, still waiting for his car to come back. 28th of August. Can't wait, can you? And then I saw this guy in the co-op this morning, outside, walked in, and TT kind of looked like he was sad. So then he got in my car and I said to him, "How are you, TT?" And what was your answer?
I'm in a great mood.
He's in a great mood, and I couldn't tell he was in a great mood. So now, let me go around, let me do this, because we're also shooting a video here today, aren't we? With Duna, who is hiding around that wall somewhere, and yeah. So how do you want me to do it? Do you want me just to put a big X on it?
X on the wall.
This looks like it's staged for the weekly.
Well, what I would do is I would, no.
What? That's the wall?
That's not an X.
No, because you're going to start doing some weird ass shit.
Yeah, I am. Give it here and I'll show you what I'm going to do. Then you can do it on the other one.
No, I don't want to do anything. I'll let you do it. Don't. He's so funny.
Yeah?
Yeah.
That whole wall's going to come out to here. Yeah? We in agreement? So we're going to cut that back to the kitchen. Yeah?
I know you go around with spray paint in other places, but it's quite funny to actually watch you do it.
What do you mean?
Because like, no, go on, carry on. You carry on.
Having the time of his life.
TT is standing behind you like, how have you let him loose with a can of spray paint? Makes sense though, when our architect turns up and he knows what's coming out and what's happening and where things are moving.
It's because, just to explain to the weekly,
Turn around.
it's because obviously it's really hard to explain or annotate in writing what walls you want to go out, short of being here face to face and doing it together. So by doing this, when he walks around, he's going to go, oh, they want that out, they want that wall out. He can then bring the structural engineer, we don't even need to be here. When you do this, like one-to-one, in a quiet environment, when you're looking at the house and deciding what you want to do, it's easy to do, but when you've got a structural engineer saying, well, what do you want out? He almost puts you on the spot. So it's better to put some markers on the walls.
And Tom gets to use a can of spray paint.
And I get to spray paint.
So as long as when you explain it to him, he knows, well, that's not really working. There you go. That's coming out.
So that's going to be boarded up. I've already got that. That'll be demolished. Next door will be demolished.
All that from there is being demolished.
That will be demolished, and that back part. Now the one thing that I am thinking of is, shall we be smart here? Shall we get them to take these walls out, acro proper, that and that, so you can drive a digger through the garage?
Yeah.
Because otherwise you have no means of getting a big...
Do you want to write that on the wall then, or what you just said?
That's... This doesn't need to be.
So that there just needs to be cut out. Oh, he's writing, see?
Because this will be knocked down eventually. So we're not going to bother putting a stair in. Are we?
Would you know what that meant if you walked in and you didn't know?
No idea.
No, mate.
I know what it means.
He knows what
So
it means.
they're going to remove the walls and temporarily prop it up so we can drive a digger through. That's literally all it means. Because there's no point, if we put our cross on the line, he'll think there's going to be a steel going in, then they'll end up paying for a steel calculation. This is going to eventually be knocked down altogether, and that room will be knocked down altogether.
That wall's got to come out.
This whole thing's...
Yeah, but that wall's got to come out as well, so that we do need a... So you need to say that.
It's been knocked down.
But we might put something up there.
It's been knocked down.
Yeah, what's being knocked down?
Knocked down. Demolished. That whole thing is being demolished.
Okay, but yeah, we need a. So you got to let them know that wall's been knocked down. So you got to write on it.
No, it's been.
Yeah, we need a calc for it.
Okay, no, we don't. Leave it. Trust me. I'm not messing with this. Half. I'm doing this.
But
bit.
we definitely are still there.
No, we don't. It's been
Why?
knocked down.
Yeah, I know it's been knocked down.
Demolished.
Completely gone.
Demolished. This is going to be open ground. This is the garage.
Yeah.
Which we're not going to be able to reuse.
You've confused the shit out of me.
Okay, so this is having a double story side extension.
Yeah.
Huge one.
Yeah.
Obviously, foundations, exterior walls. That's
Yep.
the whole thing's got to be knocked down.
Okay.
New foundations.
To be rebuilt.
To be rebuilt.
So that wall's coming out as well, there, isn't it?
That's the house.
Yeah, but that wall's coming out. It has to come out.
Depends on.
Yeah. So if you go through there.
But you can't. That's the stair wall, so you're naturally not going to just take it.
But the stairs are being moved, aren't they?
Okay.
Do you know what? Yeah, I'll leave it to you.
The rear
Whatever you're
extension,
doing, you do.
And then the
Yeah.
side, because then if we imagine, for instance, we didn't get.
Why? This is the second weekly on the trot that you're throwing negativity into the universe.
If I knock it all down.
Yeah.
Now.
I don't give a fuck.
And then we didn't get planned. Then we could use that.
Nah.
We could.
We're going out. We don't have nothing to fall back onto. We go all out.
So knock it down from day one.
Knock it down from day one. Don't put that negativity out into the. Yeah, you've heard me.
Confirmation, guys.
Yeah, just knock it all out. Any problems, I'll deal with it.
You sure?
I promise.
Okay, well that makes
No
sense.
negativity.
No,
We're
that
getting
makes
it.
easier because then
If
we
you
can
think about it,
that wall.
if we get refused on this road to have that done, there's a serious issue when 60 other houses have got it done.
I agree with you.
Yeah, so no negativity. I don't care. Throw it out, knock it out. Weekly gang, I don't advise anybody who's in property to do this.
So if we do not.
Unless you kind of have like that gut feeling that everything's going to be all right, then yeah. But no, technically, that's not a good thing to do. So I don't want people just to start going into houses, knocking walls down. But me, I'm different. So this is all coming down. Yeah,
All the way.
yeah. And this, all of this is out as well.
Yeah, all this will be.
Yeah, all of that's gone.
Yeah, because this is still existing.
Yeah. We got there in the end. We got there.
So this is how you have to do it.
A lot of, you have to think about a lot of things with this, and obviously you've seen us walk around now talking about knocking all the walls out. He's just trigger happy with the spray paint.
No, I've got it marked.
Even though we've said all this today, I guarantee you when the drawings come back in the next 2 weeks,
That'll be different.
it'll change again. Something will change because we would have missed something as in where the centre of the house is.
But
So.
explain those things. You have to have a basis. You have to.
Yeah, we
start
have to.
somewhere.
Well, we've already knew what we wanted when we got the house. I knew everything that we saw. I knew what we wanted to do. The things that will change is where the centre of the stairs finishes, because it has to be central point to each side of the house. Tom has made a really good point that the garage might have to come in a metre because that'll give the centre of the house, but also it'll give a metre on the side to be able to walk into your back garden. It helps. I wouldn't usually think about something like that. If it was centre and we had to lose a metre outside, no way. I'd rather have the house as it is and then they have to figure it out. But because...
But likewise, think about it. It's got a huge garden. It's going to be a big family home. The kids are coming in from playing football or whatever.
Yeah.
Do you want them running straight through the front of this big?
Because the extension on the back will be into a utility.
Always, we always have a side entrance.
So it
And
helps.
that'll then give the availability for us to have that side door into the utility.
Yeah.
Which we wouldn't have had. We'd have had to have had the utility door on them.
Yeah, so now we have it.
Now we have it.
Yeah, perfect. So now I'm about to shoot a video. So this is a 3-bedroom house that we're converting. Well, we was thinking about turning it into a 5-bedroom. Isabella is literally, show her feet, she's right there. So we've walked around. What we've decided to do now is this here is going to start here. So we're going to lose those 3 floorboards there.
It will run in line with
Yeah,
the door.
and we're going to, then you can obviously drop like a chandelier down the middle of the house and stuff because the stairs are turning. Behind you is the master bathroom. That chimney breast to the left of you now is coming out. So that is going to make a really big master bathroom. Then this is magic because she's just gone underneath the camera. Isabella is no longer there. That is the master bedroom. We have another bedroom here, and then if you look in there, the boys are in there.
We have door right here, yeah.
And then if you look behind you, behind that wall, that's where the new extension will be. And there'll be 2 bedrooms in there. So the house will be a 5-bedroom. But what we've just decided is to split that 3rd bedroom into 2. So this room will have an ensuite. That room, that side will have an ensuite, making it a 4-bedroom house, 2 ensuites, master bathroom. I feel as though losing the bedroom will actually be more appealing when it comes to be sold, personally. 5 bedrooms, 1 bathroom, maybe squeeze an ensuite somewhere, but when I say squeeze, I want about squeeze, so it's not going to be great. Or 4 bedrooms, huge master bathroom, 2 really good sized ensuites. That's what we've decided to do upstairs.
So, can we now film?
Yes, let's film. Back, special conditions, and the numbers.
No weight challenge.
Right, Isabella challenged you.
Yeah, so I've got to roll this down this plank of wood, get it to the bottom without it falling off.
The challenge of the day.
Whoa!
Congratulations. You played yourself.
Next contestant, please, in challenge of the day.
You played yourself. You played yourself.
Does that mean I win?
Tom, no.
Because mine went the furthest.
Yeah, but there's more contestants. Tom. Yeah. Can you come and be part of my challenge, please? Come on then. Don't break the wood, please. Don't break anything.
What do I have to do?
You've got to try and roll that to the end without it leaving the thing. Right, now my turn.
Nice.
I'm contesting. Didn't roll, it slided.
No, I didn't say you had. I didn't say you couldn't let go. Do you know what we call that, TT? You've been hoodwinked.
Ooh, hoodwinked.
I quit.
Fine.
You've got to try and get that to the bottom of
From the
there
socket.
without it falling off.
From there?
Yeah.
You played yourself.
You get 2 goes.
What?
You get 2 goes.
You are watching a master at work.
Okay, one more go.
No, that was 2 goes.
Okay, but let me have one more go though.
No.
I know, I want one for just fun.
Why are you ruining
Come on,
my
give me,
challenge?
please. Watch it. Pass that a second, I'll show you.
No. Is to get that from there to the bottom without it falling off.
Yeah.
Yeah, without it falling off.
There's one.
2 goes.
2.
Yeah, and then I get 2 again, then you get another 2.
Then I'm going to show you how to do it. No, it came off. It came off. It took air there.
You can't push it like that.
Now I'll show you how
So
to do
you can
it.
actually do it whenever you want.
Aguero! I swear you'll never see anything like this ever again.
I didn't say you couldn't take it off.
Now you love it.
Shit game anyway. Just finished filming. Great video. It's going to be absolutely awesome. The CGI in it is a joke. It's incredible. But we're back here again. How long's left on this one?
Towards the end of September.
Towards the end of September. And I've come back again. This is the 3rd time I've been here now. And I'm still not happy with just the way everything keeps getting left. It's just not right. I don't like it. It's pissing me off. You pay really good money. And then take a look at this. It's just not what I'm thinking in my head. So, yeah. Nothing I can do about it.
These were whites.
So, I was in the garage of our last house and I put my foot on a radiator that was poled up and one slipped down and hit Isabella's foot. Could have broke a toe. Really, really heavy old school radiators. So now I have made a new law.
Isabella's not allowed.
Isabella is not allowed on any sites at all while she's pregnant because it's just not happening. She's sticking her finger up at me behind the camera. Not happening. No more site visits. Not allowed to come on anything that's a building site. When we buy houses, obviously she can go and do whatever she wants to do. But as soon as work is started, you are not allowed on site anymore. How do you feel about her?
I feel like this is your fault.
It was my fault and I'm feeling very bad about it.
Jumped on a violet radiator.
No, I put my foot on it. But no, I don't like it. I get very nervous. I was wondering about the mark on the right hand side.
This
Yep.
and that was Phil.
How?
Ran over my toe with his big old feet.
See, but no. Isabella, new law, new rules, or whatever the saying is. Are you happy about that?
No. Who's going to do the challenge of the day?
I know. But again, I'm not happy about this house. I'll be completely honest with you. Don't like it. I don't like the way the houses are being stripped either. Changes need to be made, but good changes. We're very happy. Keep it very peaceful. So what just happened on the phone?
So we just had a chat with the architect. There's a few changes that need to be made in the drawings before we submit them.
Yep.
They're not changes that matter. They're changes that matter to us because we want these drawings to go on and be perfect.
Because of the locals?
Because of the locals. Because they're going to review these, they're going to go onto YouTube, they're going to look at the renders, then they're going to say, well, the render don't match the drawing and blah, blah, blah.
So we have the ground floor done?
We have the ground floor done, covered. The
That's passed.
It's passed. The building inspector's been spoke to today. We've agreed on all the insulation, the cavities, everything. That's being done as of tomorrow and will be completed by next Wednesday.
So, I did. I reviewed the 3 quotes, you know, for the slab.
Yeah.
Obviously, there was. So there was one for 4.5 grand. There was one for 9 grand, and there was one for 12.5 grand.
Yep.
We're still waiting on one to come back.
Yep.
Why aren't we waiting on one? Because I'm thinking you've already instructed someone today,
I've instructed him because we need to move forward, and he's not going to come in.
But you've gone with the cheapest one.
Yeah, of course. But we've had telephone conversations with him that prove that he's doing it by the book. And as long as the slab is installed correctly and signed off by the building inspector, it's not a great deal that can go wrong.
I got £50 million worth of insurance. Doesn't mean I'm going to be able to build a fucking slab.
But what if he's going to go there before it's poured, and once the courses are laid and the damp course is put in, everything's done, and he's going to sign it off
So
as a building inspector.
he's supplying everything, the rods,
everything. Everything, the insulation, the rebar, all the brickwork, everything. And
for £4.5 grand.
It. But when you do the maths on it, you're doing the maths because we've had these big high quotes off these big companies.
No, I'm going off our previous ones.
Yeah. But if you do the maths on it, it's only 1,500 quid worth of labour.
Out of all of them I met, he was my favourite, but that doesn't mean I'm going to pick him to do the job. So, but you've already instructed him?
Yep.
When does he start?
Tomorrow.
Fucking hell.
But as physically as much due diligence as you could do.
No.
Has been done.
Listen.
And also, he's only tomorrow. Obviously, he's commencing the project, which is fine. But then I'm
what about
meeting
payments?
with him on Friday. End of the.
Well, to be fair, does it really matter?
Meeting with him
it's £4.5 grand.
I'm meeting with him on Friday, and I'm going to see 3 of his recently built extensions.
But he's starting tomorrow.
But he's going tomorrow. No. So if the building inspector that is the one that sets the regulations and makes sure the insulation's correct,
Thomas, you're trying to convince me.
No, I'm not. I'm trying to give you my thought process.
I am in your thought process,
How
but
can
I've
it go
done
wrong?
50 extensions before.
You can't go wrong.
And this is the cheapest
Okay, the easiest
of the
thing to do-
cheapest.
okay, listen.
All I know is that if you pay cheap, you pay twice. I know that. I've learnt that lesson over the last fucking how many years in this industry. So when that quote come through, even though when I met the guy, great guy, you saw the way I spoke to him when I walked over, and he said, what happened? And I just told him the truth. Yep. And he started laughing. He said, well, that one sounds like the truth, not the other thingy. So you can clearly see he's got intelligence, but I'm still. How many conversations have we had about this?
Yeah, but why? Because all these you've got.
No, I understand it. I'm breaking it down.
The bigger picture.
Did he say that to you?
Yeah, he's seen the boards. He said he's seen the boards all over Blackpool. He sees the bigger picture. So if he's got to pip everyone at the post on one little job to get a relationship with us and get all that work, he's going to do so. I would. You would. Same thing. It's only a week's work. So how were these people justifying 12 grand, 8 grand, all this money when it's a week's work for 2 blokes?
But I've paid that 10 times
but
over.
In reality, maybe that's just them, and we've price checked a few times, but maybe that's just them making their markup on the slab.
No, that's not that level. No, not everybody. Right. But you know what? It's done now.
Can't go wrong. It can't because
I'm with you.
Can't go wrong because the building inspector will not let the easiest part about this is pouring the concrete.
Yep.
The building inspector will not let him pour the concrete unless everything is perfect.
Okay.
So how can it go wrong? The building inspector is our building inspector, not his mate.
Okay.
It's our guy.
Okay. I'll trust you.
Okay.
So.
We'll catch up on this next week.
Well, that didn't fill me with no confidence now. So
it'll be fine.
Okay. Well, it is what it is. It's up to you. Whatever. What's this thing here now? What's wrong with this?
So I want to change some of these drawings very slightly.
Okay.
The architect reckons that the doors that we're proposing for the sliding under the stairs don't.
Phil, actually show the weekly these drawings, please. No, I mean put them up on the.
So that
you just come round to take the thing, yeah? No, show the weekly these actually on the screen and let them overlap this conversation for a few seconds so they can understand it.
So the building inspector's take 2. So the architect is saying that the sliding door system underneath the stairs won't work. I've said, well, it works currently, and we're moving the wall back by a metre, and we're moving the stairs back by a metre. So
it's exactly the same.
He agreed with that, but
that's weird.
He still thinks that there might be a bit of space constraint under the stairs. But then I've showed him our render.
So what? Okay.
He thinks that the stairs are going to be closed and blah blah blah.
Okay, 1 second.
Obviously, the big open glass stairs.
So what happens if I put the double sliding doors here?
Oh, nothing.
Okay,
That
there you go.
defeats the object. So we've agreed. We've showed him the render. We've showed him that the glass stairs.
Okay, either way, whether in the middle or to the left, I'm quite easy. They can't be to the right.
And they're going to be here in the centre.
Yep.
As agreed, we're going to get rid of these walls because these walls are going. We've agreed it with a structural engineer. This wall is also going. So all this then will be open plan.
Yep.
Agreed. He's agreed with us on that. Although we don't technically need to change the drawings because it's just planning and they care about this bit.
Yeah, they're not interested.
We're changing it for the fact that our render shows one thing and we want the drawing to reflect that.
Okay.
Because these people are going to go on the planning portal, they're going to download the drawings and they're going to watch that video and go, oh, that's different. And then they're going to put some stupid comment on the planning permission that's going to get questioned. So
I actually think the community of Horton now is on our side. Yeah, I think they're with us. I think that we have turned them around. They've seen that we're really nice people, and they're going to give us an easy ride when this goes on.
They hate you.
I know, but I'm trying to convince you, like you just tried to convince me, that this guy's the right guy. They're good.
Okay. Utility room's been added. That one in there this morning.
What's the size of that?
1.9 by 2.6. More than big enough.
Okay.
Exterior door on the side.
Yep.
Interior door opening into the kitchen and lounge area. That's been added today. That weren't on there. That's the only real changes that I can see. Oh,
and then we have
we had an argument. The architect says that our render doesn't reflect his drawings, and I said, well, your drawings don't reflect Google. So this doesn't exist.
Are you just on like?
Oh. This doesn't exist.
Who's that?
Gas safe. Spec, pause.
But then that's the problem.
Yeah.
Like then if it's
tired today. Mentally tired, not physically. Just a lot is going on in my brain today. Oh! Shall I show you something cool? Really cool. Ready? Yeah. Ready? Look, weekly gang. He's actually doing the weekly gang. We're referring to him as him, because I think it's a girl, Isabella thinks it's a boy, and because Isabella keeps saying he, I keep going he. And now back in the building. Do you want to look once more? Just once more. Weekly gang.
Mad that is. Fighting its way out.
Here to change the world. Watch. Remember I said that? Watch what this little person does. Going to change the world, I promise.
Yeah, so we've identified that the drawings show that there's a gable end there and there's not. So that's being removed. So then that'll be accurate. Our render, rightfully so, isn't in line with the drawings because we've lifted the roof. What we're actually lifting is this part here, the valley.
Yep.
We're not lifting the roof line.
Yep.
They won't approve that.
So it's just the valley?
So the roof line will still fall short on the bedrooms.
But it'll be...
It won't be lifted. It'll still.
No,
be,
the roof line, but the valley will be lifted to give the head height.
To give the head height.
Yeah.
To the stairway.
Okay.
It's more than required now.
How
the
high?
Stairs literally come.
How high?
It's a normal ceiling height.
Okay.
Yeah, so you won't see.
So probably half a metre from what it is now.
Yeah, but there'll be steel work above that will structurally hold that. So other than that, I think that the drawings are.
So when will we have the final drawing? This
is the final drawing, but it's apart from these three walls that are going to come out. But I just want you to approve that now, so when they come through.
Okay. Done. Last week I told you that we had planning permission refused, and it was a technicality, and I couldn't actually give you the reason why it happened because it was an outside influence and someone messed up, not us or any of our team. And the head of planning from Walsall Council has just been on the phone about an hour ago, and they have said they really want to work with us. They don't want us to lose like any confidence in them. And it was a complete misunderstanding. We have had to resubmit the planning, but they have slashed it from 42 days to 21 days as a gesture of goodwill and to show how they want to work with us, because obviously he has seen how many applications we actually have on the portal today and how many more we have going on in the next 4 weeks. And also we had Tom had a conversation with the plans for that area for the next 5 years. And we're looking at buying between 50 and 100 houses in that area within the next 5 years. So it's one of them where...
He wants to build a good relationship.
Well, a relationship needs to be built.
We want to build a good relationship, and I said to him, obviously, we don't want we don't want to start off on the wrong foot where I've got to grow up with them, they've got to grow up with us. We just want a good relationship, and he completely agreed, and that's why he's done what he's done.
Yeah.
Which has really helped us, because 21 days in our world is like 6 months in most people's worlds.
Yeah, I'm happy about it. It's good, but we can also start somewhere there. So there's certain things we can do.
Yes.
So we're going to sit down now. Yeah, we're going to have a plan of action. Get all the drainage surveys done as well, so you can get all that done. But yeah, good news. Happy. Now I need to get back to work. Weekly gang. Slippers, dirty trainers.
Or your easy slides.
You can wear my ones if you want to. Zoom's about to start. 20 minutes. People are already getting in. People here. Familiar face. Taj. No Tom. So, and she's back. Look, she's back. She's missed the last two, but she's back. And she bought donuts.
So we forgive her. And she's bought a toilet seat lid.
Cool.
Oh, and she bought a toilet seat as well, which helps. So yeah, Zoom's amazing. Topics on builders. Even though we've done a builders one about 6 weeks ago, everybody in the property circle has asked for another builders one. So we give people what they want.
Yes.
TT, you deserve the recognition all the time, mate. Straight away, weekly gang, finish the Zoom, great Zoom tonight. Look who's back. Back in the mix. So the Zoom was amazing, everyone was great turnout. It's one of my favourite things to do actually, the Zoom. I love it, it's really, really, really interesting. And it's giving the right information to the right people, not giving bullshit information out there like a lot of other people do. So yeah, see you tomorrow. Weekly gang, back in the office Thursday morning. I'm supposed to be in Swansea. Tom Warlow has gone over to Swansea for us to deal with everything. I'm in the office with TT. So the ICC room is available, but we've just had a message from Millennium Point saying come down in the next half an hour and have a look at what we've got to offer you for the seminar. They've sent us a video and it blows the ICC out the water from a video. So we're going there. You guys will be there in the next 4 minutes after we've done this, and you'll see. So the venue could change, couldn't it? Mm-hmm. Which one do you prefer from the pictures?
The Millennium Point does give a bit of a wow, doesn't it?
Yep.
It's the look.
We'll see. You'll see in a second. And yeah, so it might change. The date might change as well. It might be brought forward a week because Duna's on holiday. Shock. Yeah, shock. You know, Duna's on holiday for like, how many days, Duna? So he's on holiday for like 17 days?
Yeah.
What's going on? And then I hear you're on holiday.
For 2 days, 48 hours.
So literally, you sprung me last week with 224 hours holiday, and now this week you're all on holiday. What is going on? Is it a wind-up? Are you like playing a prank on me so you're not going to be on holiday? Or what? Is it real?
We just need to recharge the batteries and get to 100 mil as soon as possible.
Good answer. Tomorrow is my first ever podcast outside of our own brand. We're in London, Shoreditch, to do our first ever podcast. I know I've done Luigi Newton's podcast last week, but that was in here. It was my own environment, comfortable, happy. This one's out of our environment. So yeah, I'm excited to see how it goes. Everyone has been on this guy's podcast. So seems like a fun guy, nice guy. I've never seen him portray anybody in a bad light or do anything where he's trying to start any drama or anything. It just seems like he's a really nice, positive person. So that's why I said yes to the podcast. And I'm treating, well, me and Isabella are treating the guys today. We're taking them out for lunch. And we're going to try and have an easy day because, look at this. The weather in Birmingham today is horrendous. This is not me. I do not like it. Holy shit. Wow. Oh my God. Oh, wow. Wow. We're at Millennium Point for a potential venue for my first ever seminar. Look at that. Oh, there he is. Steve! Assisted sale. Wow. We have found the venue. We are securing the dates, and by the end of today, both dates for the BRR and the assisted sales seminar will be announced. What a venue. It's incredible, isn't it? Absolutely crazy. I want to go on stage. You stay there. I want to go on stage. This is outrageous. Wow. Crazy. A lot of it's got to do with the lighting as well. The lighting has to be on point. But we actually have the Q screens as well, which is quite important. It looks way bigger from down here. Weekly gang, Friday morning. We've just arrived in Shoreditch, London. I am going to be doing my first ever podcast outside of my offices. We did Luigi Newton's podcast for him last week, but that was in my offices, so it was very comfortable, my own surroundings. This one, out of my comfort zone, and it's the first one. So we're going to get that out of the way now, and then back to Harrods for pizza, maybe, depending on the time. I'm not with my Isabella today, she's at home. COO Tom is up north. I have a lot of stuff that he's updated me on today, so that'll be really interesting for you guys. And also we have new role for him. I'll tell you what it is soon. Guys, just finished the podcast with Aaron Knightley and Paul. What a great podcast. Very easygoing, very relaxed, great people. I actually really enjoyed it. TT, thoughts?
Really good. Nice lads.
Yeah.
Really nice lads. Very comfortable environment as well, isn't it? Because this is the first time we've done it.
Yeah.
So they made the process nice and easy for us, didn't they? So happy days.
Yeah, very good. Now I've got to deal with Tom Warlow, 46 pictures. And let's see how many messages since I put my phone back on. There's about, how many messages would you say there to deal with in the time we've been in there?
Too many.
So I have to deal with all this now. Weekly gang, I am home. Long day, great day, really enjoyed it. Podcast was awesome, and thank you to the guys for having me. I am finally back home. A lot of things are actually happening here as well, actually. I want to talk to you about that now. So the cupboards for there and the cupboards for there are being made this week, which is something that I've wanted done for about 2 months. Really bugging me. Then that means that this wall then is finally finished. And we have some new additions actually. So these are the new additions to the wall. You can't see that second one, so I'll get them out in a minute and show you. I'm going to put them on the wall, and then I'm going to show you guys some of the things that have happened at the end of the week before I finish the weekly. So there's the 2 new additions to the wall. That one's my favourite. Or is it, do I like the Jurassic Park one? I don't know. Big kid at heart, really. So here's the new addition to the wall, well, additions. That side, nearly finished, nearly. This is the property in Horton, Preston, which has been causing us the most issues. The neighbours, absolute nightmare, most of them. And we finally have took the hoarding down, because that was one of the main problems. The reason we took the hoarding down as well is because development is starting. That was today. So the hoarding is completely gone. Footings are dug. We've got permission, like I said. Concrete slab goes in Monday. Delivery of the materials has been today. There's another angle so you can see the size of this. This is a double-storey extension. It's huge. Absolutely massive, this house is. And there's some more delivery of stuff. So hopefully, people of Horton, you cheer up now, because I have some fantastic news for you. We bought another property in your village, and we're not actually going to put it on the weekly yet or on social media. We're going to put the hoarding up and surprise you with which house it is. So stay tuned for that. Now, onto something really cool. Another one of our properties. Look at that. This is the design that we've chose and submitted the plans for. This is the rear. That's the rear at night. Now, that was the front we was going for, but me and Isabella changed it to that. So now we have bay windows matching on the right as they already are on the left. That's gone in for planning, and hopefully we will have the decision back in 6 weeks. We've put the 750 recess in there, if you can see. That helps in that area. But best house on the street incoming. Watch what this house looks like in real life. It's going to look better than that. Guys, I'm signing out of the weekly on a Saturday morning. We have 30 to 40 people in from our deal sourcing division to brush up on their knowledge, get an update on refurbs, and just get the team together so we can move forward and become the biggest in the UK. So Saturday morning, we're here, 2 meetings with 2 contractors as well. No one's in. Duna is off. Phil is off. Warrilow is off. Look who's behind us. Me, Isabella, TT on a Saturday. What a great day it's going to be. Next week, well, stay tuned.